Hello everyone, it's Mr. Hurd. Hope you guys have had a great week. I want to let you know that we are on for Thursday, May 21st at 3:30. The link is in Schoology and it says Fun Science Activity with Mr. Hurd, I think. Something like that. But it's right there on the right hand side. Just click it around 3:30 on Thursday, May 21st, and we're going to have some more fun. We're going to talk about vinegar and baking soda. And when we put those two together, how come it can shoot bottle rockets so high in the air? So join us 3:30 on Thursday. Last week we had a lot of fun with Diet Coke and Mentos. And what I wanted to do is just kind of give you a quick recap, just a quick follow-up about Mentos and Diet Coke. And just kind of explain what we talked about briefly. So the big question was, why do Mentos turn ordinary bottles of diet sodas into big old volcanoes? Well, the first thing we did is we talked about the ingredients. All right, so what's in a Diet Coke? All right, you have flavors, you have water, of course. There is artificial sweeteners, there is sugar. In Mentos, there's also sugar. There's flavoring in Mentos as well. There's different types of gums. There's coconut oil as well in Mentos. So what we talked about was it the chemicals that cause a big old explosion, or was it something physical? And so what we did is we put some Mentos in a bottle and we watched it explode. And then after that, we talked about it. We talked about the chemicals, okay? So something that Diet Coke has within it is carbon dioxide. Your average 2-liter bottle of Coke will contain about 15 grams of dissolved carbon dioxide. It's pumped into bottles at the bottling factory, which means it contains a lot of dissolved gas. That gas wants to come out of solution, but it needs a surface to form on. So when you pour soda in a clear glass, you will see bubbles forming on the sides. Those areas where bubbles are formed are called nucleation sites. And that was our word of the day, nucleation. The carbon dioxide comes out of the liquid and it looks for a place to hang out until it can escape. So they find these little holes on the side. They look like craters. They're super small. You can't see them with the naked eye. And this is where bubbles form. All right. Now, when you add Mentos to the bottle, you're drastically speeding up this process. The surface of the Mentos candy may look smooth, but at a microscopic level, it is full of tiny little holes. These holes, again, these nucleation sites, these little craters, are where the bubbles are formed. And when the Coke sees the Mentos come in, they're like, Mentos! Go! 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 And we end up with a big old explosion. So why are Mentos so special? What's the big deal with Mentos and soda? Well, it's twofold. The tiny pits on the surface of the candy and the weight of the Mentos itself. So remember, each Mentos has thousands of tiny holes all over the surface, right? Those little nucleation sites. Okay, and the Diet Coke and the soda, it sees those pits, it sprints to them. And couple this with the fact that Mentos candies are heavy and sink to the bottom of the bottle, you've got a double whammy. The gas released by the Mentos literally pushes all of the liquid up and out of the bottle. So try some yourself. Science is all about observation and discovery, Scientists have always asked why, right? They look at each other and they say, why? Why? Scientists are good for that question. Why? And then they just try. They try different experiments. So one thing that you can do, One thing that you can do is try using a different number of Mentos in each bottle. All right, so in bottle number 1, drop 1 Mentos in. Bottle number 2, drop 2 Mentos. Bottle number 3, 3. All right, and then measure the height of the volcanoes to see if there's a difference. Try it with different flavors of Mentos to see if that makes a difference. That would be fun. You can try different flavors of soda. You can try, root beer, orange, grape, Sprite, whatever your favorite is, and see if different sodas make a difference. You can even try a Diet Coke versus a Coke with sugar. I use Diet Coke because the cleanup is a lot easier than using sugar. If you use sugar, then it gets really, really sticky. And so I use Diet Coke because you can just wash it off with water or spray it off with water, and you're good to go, and you don't have to worry about getting sticky. What we did too as well, I kind of showed everyone how to make a funnel. And so you just get a piece of paper and you cut it out so that when you drop in more than 2 Mentos at one time, the explosion happens so fast that you want to drop all 4 of them in at the same time. And so we made a funnel, and I showed everyone how to do that. Okay, you can try testing with different temperatures, a hot bottle of Coke versus a cold bottle of Coke. Measure the volcanoes there to see if the height is different. Again, try different flavors. All right, there we go. Different flavors right there. The main thing is to have fun with it. There's still a lot to learn about Coke and Mentos. Scientists are still learning about it, so you never know. I told the group last time, you might have a breakthrough. So try anything and everything that comes to mind. That's what scientists do, Hey, if you get a chance, try it yourself and let me or Miss Halswell know how it goes.